Hi guys, welcome to this video. After consuming so much tofu in the last 2 weeks, I've got a lot of gas in my belly. I'm afraid if I keep making tofu videos, my bottom will simply send me to the moon. So this time I decide to do something else. Today we are going to cook the 3 cups chicken, a relative easy-going dish. Let's start! Let's handle the chicken first. I use 2 whole chicken legs for this dish. Or you can buy the same amount of bone-out chicken thigh or chicken leg. I actually debone the meat myself. I put this part to the end of the video. If you are interested in, just keep watching. Cut the meat into small chunks. And do not remove the skin from the meat. The skin gives you much more flavor. When you go to the Japanese barbecue restaurant, you can even explicitly order the barbecue chicken skin. They are very crispy and taste really good. You should definitely give it a shot if you have never tried this. Now we need to marinate the meat. Put in some white pepper first. And then some light soy sauce. And some cornstarch. The purpose of cornstarch is to help lock in the juice of the meat inside into it when you fry it. In this way, the meat will be more tender and juicy in the end. Okay guys, now it's massage time! One of the good things of learning Chinese cooking is that, in the end, you will not only master cooking, but also master massaging. Let me show you my massage technique. Massage in action! The purpose of massaging is to distribute the cornstarch evenly onto the meat and make the marination more effective. Now we need to put in some black sesame oil. Compared to the normal sesame oil made from the white sesame, the black sesame oil tastes more intensive. If you couldn't find it in the Asian market, just use the normal sesame oil. Now let's slice the ginger. Because we will also want to eat the ginger later, we should slice it into rather bigger slices. And now comes the exciting part. Smash and peel the garlics. And there is also no need to chop them here. Cool! Now here comes the soul of this dish, the basil leaves. And the 3 cups chicken is the only Chinese dish I know which needs the basil leaves. And I was quite skeptical the first time I tried out this dish. But the result was simply amazing. Let's prepare the 3 cups of liquid we will need for the seasoning. The sticky rice wine, which is very hard to find in the Asian market. I used the Japanese cooking wine instead. The taste is quite similar. The combination of light and dark soy sauce and the black sesame oil, or the normal sesame oil if you don't have it. Since we won't put in the water to cook the chicken, we will need a little bit more rice wine and some light soy sauce according to your personal taste, and just a little bit dark soy sauce for the color. And don't put too much sesame oil, because we already used them for the marination. Now it's time to fry the chicken. Heat up the wok and put in the sesame oil. Distribute the oil a little bit and then put in the chicken meat. Fry the meat until you see some proper Maillard reaction. And then turn the meat over and fry the other side. Wow, the meat looks really tasty. Let's take them out. Now we need to fry the ginger and garlics. When you see the edge of ginger slices turning brown and the garlic also becomes brown, you can put in some dried chilies. You can also skip this if you don't want spiciness. Keep stir frying a little bit and then the chicken meat goes in. Mix everything thoroughly. Pour in the rice wine from the edge of the wok very slowly. And then pour in the soy sauce in the same way. We also need to put in some lump sugar. Lump sugar is also a very common seasoning in Chinese kitchen. It gives you a much smoother sweetness. We use them a lot when we stew or braise food. Some Japanese cooking wine are actually also very sweet. In this case, you should put less sugar. Stir fry and mix everything. And now it's time to do the reduction. Cool, now the sauce is creamy enough. Let's turn off the heat and put in the basil leaves. It is very important to turn off the heat here because we need the fresh flavor of the basil. Stir fry and mix everything. And now we have finished. Okay, let's try out. There is a reason why sesame oil is so popular in Chinese kitchen. It suits soy sauce just perfectly. If you are a huge fan of basil or ginger, you should definitely give it a shot and try out this dish. You won't regret it. The ginger tastes actually better than the chicken thigh. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I debone the chicken thigh and chicken leg. Separate the chicken thigh and drumstick first. Just find the joint part to use your feeling, and then you can cut through very easily. Let's then debone the chicken thigh. Find the bone first, follow its contour and start cutting. You will need a smaller knife to do this. And also try to scrape the meat out of the bone when you are cutting it. And now cut the meat away from the joint. And now use a knife to scrape the rest of the meat from the bone. Just hold one end of the bone and then you can pull it out from the chicken thigh. Okay, in my case the bone just rejects to come out. No problem, just take the knife and scrape the meat away from the bone further. And keep trying to pull the bone out in the meanwhile. There is another bone on the other side of the chicken thigh. Just use the same strategy. Follow the contour and cut the meat away from the bone. The same strategy also applies for the drumstick. Find the bone, follow its contour and start cutting. Try to scrape the meat away from the bone in the meanwhile. And at a certain time of point, you can cut the meat away from the joint. Keep scraping further, and in the end you can pull the bone out of the meat. If you are going to follow my next videos, do not throw the bone. Put them into the freezer. We are going to use them. See you in next video. Goodbye.